Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me again with another episode of Super Mario 64, and this isn't really a regular episode of Super Mario 64. I actually wasn't intending on making any more Super Mario 64 videos because, in a way, I feel like I already completed the series. There's nothing much else to do, and I don't know. I kind of decided that it would be a good idea for me to make these videos, these occasional videos that feature Super Mario 64 whenever I want to talk about something completely unrelated. Anytime I have a channel update or anytime I just want to talk to you guys directly, without any other distractions like concentrating on some other gameplay, any of that. Now, before I start, I just want to mention that I have terrible communication skills. I have no idea how to put my thoughts in order. I can't organize my thoughts for shit. So I would really like you guys to bear with me in this video while I speak to you guys about this. So I kind of want to talk about where this channel is going. As you guys may have already known, I upload 3 times a week as of, I don't even know how long ago, as of 2 weeks ago, I guess. I've recently become more and more invested in this channel. I went from uploading simply Gex64 Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Mario Kart 8 online on Saturdays, and recently I changed a little bit to Gex64 on Wednesdays. I started uploading Super Mario Odyssey on Mondays, and it's actually been going pretty well for me so far. Everything's going great. It's not really a time-consuming thing because it's really only about 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay for a Gex64 video. Same goes for Mario Kart 8. And it's only about 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay for Mario Odyssey. And when I edit, I don't really spend like hours editing because you guys already know that my videos are pretty simple and straightforward. There's not a lot of cuts, not a lot of edits. Basically what I do is just skim through the whole thing. I rewatch the whole thing actually, making sure that I don't cough or sneeze or there's any background noise or I bump the microphone or any awkward silences or even when I mumble too much or just stutter too much and it just feels like I'm being redundant or I just go off on a tangent. That's pretty much what I do in those videos. I just cut off those pieces, so it's not really like very time consuming. If I had to make an estimated guess, I would say that I spent literally 2 hours a week making these videos, uploading 3 times a week. So it's really not time consuming at all. I enjoy doing these things actually. The only problem is that whenever I record a console gameplay vid that goes for Mario Kart and for Mario Odyssey, I have a lot of problems with the Elgato software because every time I record, for some reason, I'm not sure if it's because of the faulty USB cables or the software itself or my laptop can't handle it or the actual physical box malfunctioning because I had it stored for about a year in my closet before I even started using it, so I don't even know what the problem is. But nowadays there's a slight tiny chance that it'll just stop recording. Everything's just abruptly stopped. So normally I wouldn't have a problem with this. I would just record again and just pick up from where I left off, no problem. However, a bigger problem is that sometimes my computer just completely crashes into the blue screen. So it's like, wow, Jesus Christ. I wish I could look into it, but people just tell you the same bullshit. Oh, have you tried turning it off again? It's just the same generic type of shit. Next thing you know, someone's gonna ask me, well, have you tried putting a bullet through your head? No, I haven't tried that yet, so maybe that'll work. I don't fucking know. And like I said, it's not a serious problem. However, the computer crashing, that's the problem because if it crashes mid recording, then I just completely lost all of my footage. And in Mario Kart 8 it's not a problem. I can just start again the next day, give it another try. You know, it's just 4 races and that's it. But for Mario Odyssey, if I lose footage for that, I would feel awful because I kind of want to have my entire progress. Like, you know, I hope you understand what I'm saying. And it's really hard to work with that. And since I've started uploading more consistently, this has happened about 3 or 4 times. But lately they've been getting like much more frequent. It happened twice, like this week, when I tried to record Mario Kart 8 online. It happened twice in a row, so I couldn't really record much. So kind of what I try to do is record some random ass game on Steam on my PC, and this was the result. So yeah, that kind of really sucks, but I guess it was for the best because it wasn't a really good game. Anyways, here's what I'm trying to get at right now. It's kind of heartbreaking to say this, honestly, but what I want to say to you guys is don't really expect frequent uploads anymore from now on, because honestly, I'm not sure if I am physically able to upload 3 times a week anymore due to technical difficulties. And I think that's the first time I ever said it unironically. I am having legit technical difficulties. It's hard to record. I mean, it's not hard to record, you know, once in a blue moon, everything just goes smoothly and just perfect and I upload, but I don't know. And it's not like it happens every single time I record, but you know, those 2-3 times that it happens, it's sort of enough for me to just get completely frustrated, because whether it's 15, 10, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, or even 30 seconds of footage, losing footage is just very frustrating. It's I don't know, it's terrible, you know. It's a complete loss of work, especially when your computer crashes, you know. Everything you've said, everything you've done, you know, is completely gone, you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm on a roll, you know. I have my good moments here and there, and then all those good moments are just gone, and that's kind of what upsets me, you know. I don't even know how to explain it, honestly. And like I said, this doesn't mean that this is the end of the channel, not one bit at all. I'm just saying I am going to continue trying to keep this schedule up. You know, Mondays Super Mario Odyssey, Wednesday Gex 64, and Saturdays Mario Kart 8 Online. However, don't expect to see those videos up there every single Wednesday, every single Saturday, every single Monday, because it may get to the point where I just decide not to record anymore and just not bother it because of how frustrating this whole process is. However, at the moment I am still determined to make more videos, so kind of expect them, kind of don't expect them. This is sort of my way of telling you, if you don't see any more videos in the future, just don't be surprised, okay? And I would record more PC gameplay. I really enjoyed making the Minecraft episodes and the Spore episodes, but for Minecraft, it's like, I don't know what's been happening to my laptop. Its health has just been deteriorating, so it's becoming slower and slower, and now whenever I try to record Minecraft, it just runs at like 10-15 frames per second, or not really that. It does run like at 60 frames per second, but it doesn't run really smooth, you know. It has its moments where it lags really bad, and I don't feel comfortable uploading if the videos are gonna come out like that, you feel me? And for Spore, I'm not gonna lie, putting it on hard difficulty was like a huge mistake, okay? But yeah, that's a frustrating thing about making gameplay videos. I don't really play a bunch of games. You know, the console games, well, that's already pretty self-explanatory. You know, the Elgato thing malfunctions, so it's difficult to make gameplays on those. For PC games, there's not a lot of games that I play on a PC, and also the vast majority of games that you play on your PC, you have to have a strong PC or a fast one to be making it run at the frames per second that it has to be at a decent quality. You know, like my Fortnite video is just terrible quality, and this is sort of an issue that I try to make light of. You know, sort of I use the Assassin's Creed video as sort of a comic relief, you know, making a joke out of it about how shit my laptop is at doing gameplays for PC games. And, you know, but it is a serious issue here, and I don't see myself getting a better computer anytime soon, so yeah. And like I said again, this does not mean that it's the end of the channel or whatever. Even if I cannot record console games anymore, I'll figure out something, you know. I'll make sure to put content up there for you guys, you know. Maybe instead of actual series that I upload weekly, maybe I could make more elaborate videos on video games, you know. Sort of like kind of like Video Game Donkey, you know. He doesn't really make series anymore, but he just makes like all these videos that I don't know how to explain it. I feel like my I feel like I'm having trouble organizing my thoughts again, but I've already said everything I wanted to say. I already got it out there. I hope you guys are listening and stuff. And one more thing, I've seen that this channel has been getting slightly more and more support lately. You know, recently I got another subscriber, and also recently I realized that most of my videos are actually being clicked on, so that's nice. Some of the videos, they're having like 4 or 5 views. Before, literally no one would click on a Gex64 videos, and I'm actually seeing people are clicking on them. So even if they don't watch the whole thing, it really means a lot to me that people bother clicking on those videos, because, you know, it makes me feel like the effort that I'm putting into them, even though it's not a lot of effort, it's actually being, you know, appreciated or being seen. People are seeing that I'm actually trying to make these videos. I don't know what else to say. I guess I'll just let you guys watch the rest of this video of Mario where I try to collect the coins. Anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Alright?